Hi guys, it's Hannah. This just in. I am back as promised with my Young Living quick order for this month, June 2026. Complete with surprise gift with purchase. Not really a surprise, I already told you guys what it is. I can't see if these are still available because it's one per not per person, per account. So you can qualify by placing a 150 PV quick order, or for your first loyalty order if it is also over 150 PV. So there's two different ways to get that. Probably the easiest way would be if it's your first ever loyalty order. There is also a window of like if you're reactivating on loyalty rewards that you could qualify, but I don't know exactly what that is. But there are some reactivations that qualify as well. I'll go ahead and show you what I paid for, and I'll show you the gift stuff last. So what I bought was the Simplified by Jacob and Kate Summer 2026 collection. So there's 3 10-milliliter oils in here: Cherry Float, Amber Limeade, and Tropical Punch. So this is 100 PV for this little set. And I love the bright colors. I don't know how I feel about these 3 scents, but they all seem very fruity. Cherry Float, Amber Limeade, and Tropical Punch. Super cute. I love to get the full set when possible because it is cheaper to get it this way. Separately, each oil is $35 and you can get the whole set for $100. So you're saving a little bit of money that way. And then additionally, I got a new oil. This is a 5 milliliter and it is Okinawa Shell Ginger. So this is, I read the little blurb, and Okinawa is one of the blue zones. So that's kind of part of the background of this oil. Let me see if I can peel the label back, if there's any other info in here. You do need to dilute this if you're gonna put it on your skin. 1 drop of essential oil with 4 drops of oil of a carrier oil of your choice. Ingredients: Alpina Zerumbet leaf stem oil. So that's it, just one. And I do like that the upgraded labels show fragrance allergens. So if you're allergic to certain compounds in essential oils or fragrances, it specifies the ones that are in here that might irritate you. So for this one, we have limonene, lanolin, pinene, terpeneol, terpinolene, beta carophyllene, and alpha terpidine. So if you're allergic to, a plant compound or a specific fragrance, you likely know what it is if you've been able to like pinpoint it. So that is super helpful for anyone with allergies, especially like environmental allergens like plants. So that's super helpful. I love that because I can't stand when something is causing a reaction and you know what product it is, but then on the ingredients it's just like, and fragrance, and you're like, probably the fragrance, but I have no idea what's in this, which I understand, proprietary info, but also if I'm allergic, I kind of would like that info so that I can avoid your products to begin with versus having the allergic reaction. And then as the promo, so you have to spend 150 PV, but this is super nice. First off, we have a really nice Young Living branded backpack. This is a full-size backpack. You have your little small pocket here on the front that goes across. We have a small zipper here also at the front. It only goes about halfway down, so you basically have a pocket here and a pocket here. Then we have our standard zipper compartment, and there are some separators in here. This one, I don't know if this unhooks at all, but this one is just like a little, oh, this is your inside pocket, sorry. This is your inside pocket from up here. But, so you could use that like as a separator on the bottom if you have two things you don't want touching. And then you have your little, I call this like a laptop sleeve pocket. But in addition to that, we also have another zipper compartment here at the back that is padded. So this is really good for your laptop as well. And then side pocket for your drink or whatever. And then we have another pocket here in the back. It's very small. My hand doesn't fit quite all the way in. But you know, your cell phone, your wallet, that's kind of the size of that. But like gray, brown faux leather with the black zippers, and then your padding here on the back. So the backpack, you also get the matching belt bag. So it has two zippers. So you have your clear section with your little essential oil sized holders, I guess, bands. And then you have a part here that is, you know, not see-through. So if you have any personal items, put them in there. And it has the same matching accents as the backpack. Now, because it's not fully clear, like it's not considered like a clear stadium bag, depending on what kind of sporting event or event in general you might be going to, this may or may not be allowed, just depending on how strict the restrictions are, because I know some places it has to be clear on all sides for you to take it into the stadium or whatever. So this might not work out, but it's still super cute either way. I think it's a little too fancy for like hiking. It also is Young Living branded. You can't really see that because of the bands, but there you go. It is Young Living branded as well. Like I was saying, might be a little fancy for like hiking or something outdoorsy, but I do think it's very cute, and I love that it matches the backpack. You also get this little notebook. I haven't even opened it. I don't know what the inside looks like. Young Living branded, of course. And okay, the inside is just lined. This looks like wide ruled, and it has your little YL symbol here, and then it does have a pocket in the back. This is small size. I'm not really sure what would fit in there, but very cute. I wasn't sure what this would look like on the inside, or if it would be you know, something random. Don't know if there was any language on there, any words. And then Young Living branded pen. Don't know if you're probably not going to be able to see that because of the glare, but it says Young Living right there. Regular fine tip pen, love that. Super cute. And then the most important is a 5 milliliter Jade Lemon essential oil. Everyone knows this is my favorite. This is the one. But I also was kind of needing a new backpack. I used one with my work logo on it that they sent me around December for my work stuff, but I had one that I really liked that was really lightweight, packable, really nice, that I got sunscreen all over, like absolutely ruined last time I went to Disney, so I was kind of needing a new one. That one was kind of on its last leg anyways. I had kind of had to sew the zipper back in a couple of places where it was pulling away from the fabric, and that was mainly just because it was a very lightweight backpack. It's not really intended to be used for heavy lifting or to really be tossed around. And when I go, I have my umbrella, I have my metal water bottle, my regular wallet, a little travel fan, plus any other things that I might feel like I need that day. Sunscreen, cooling towel, extra t-shirt, like I don't know, whatever I feel like I need. Feminine products, Band-Aids, medication I might need if I feel like I've been needing something regularly, like everything. My bag tends to end up pretty heavy, which is super unnecessary. You don't even need that stuff. And then I have friends that just walk into the park with themselves and that's all they take with them, and it blows my mind crazy. But this is my favorite oil. I wouldn't have spent 150 PV just for this oil because it's not terribly expensive, but this is what even caught my eye. And then you're telling me a backpack, which arguably I don't need, but I was looking to replace my backpack that got covered in sunscreen. So I'm not sure if I will make this a Disney backpack because it is a full-size backpack. It's not lightweight, it's pretty heavy duty. But my work one right now is a little bit lighter and it has a cooler section in the bottom, so maybe this needs to be my work backpack and my work backpack can become my Disney backpack. I don't know, or I just spent extra money for no reason. But also really like the belt bag. I try to be a person that can only bring like a belt bag and can have just a few things when I leave my apartment. I'm really not that person. It's a struggle. I do try to do that though. You know, why do I need my whole apartment to go with me? I don't. But it's something I'm working on. So the belt bag, super cute. The pen and the little notebook. The pen is super nice. The notebook, I don't really know how useful this is. It is like your regular lined notebook. It's kind of an odd size, like it's kind of an in-between size if you ask me. It's not bad. I just don't know what I would need to do for this. Maybe I can make this into my to reorder list because I do sometimes fall into the trap of I think to myself, oh, I need to restock that thing, that product that I used the last one, and then I over restock it, or I forget what I ordered. So maybe I need to keep track a little better. I don't know. That's an idea. But I'm very excited to try this Okinawa Shell Ginger and the Simplified by Jacob and Kate set. I usually keep like a few of these out at a time. So right now the ones that are out are actually spring of last year and I probably like winter of last year as well. They're kind of random ones. And so when I get a new one, I don't necessarily pull those. I leave them out and use them until they're empty. And then once I only have like 3 or 4 left, I'll pull out 2 or 3 more. And because sometimes I'm able to get them by the box and sometimes I'm purchasing them individually because sometimes the set is not available for loyalty rewards for whatever reason, or the ones that are being released are not being, you know, a whole set, you know, maybe one thing's being released by itself. So sometimes I don't have the whole box. So I'm thinking, I don't know if I should pull these out right away since they're brand new, or if I should just do my normal thing and just put them in the drawer and wait like I normally would. You are free to have an opinion on that. Feel free to let me know what that is. But I do think the promo is worth it if you will use these items. If you think to yourself, I like Jade Lemon, it's not that expensive, it's less than $20, I'll just buy that, go you. If you think that the belt bag and or backpack is not something you will use, definitely pass, because I feel like that's really the most expensive part of the gift. But to have all of those things in one 150 PV gift, I think is fantastic. Some people are going to be drawn more to a pen and a notebook. Some people are like, oh, that backpack's really nice. Some people are like, I need to add that oil to my collection. And some people like that there's a matching belt bag and backpack. Like, some people just are into that. Some people like any Young Living merch. And if you're going to spend the money anyways, I think it's okay. But because of that, because I wasn't going to be able to get this promo on loyalty rewards because I've been on loyalty rewards for so long, what I did is sometimes my mom needs stuff and she does not have her own account, so usually I just quick order it and send it to her. But what I did is I swapped my orders, so I sent the quick order here, and the stuff that my mom wanted I sent to her house. I also did that because I am going on vacation with her soon, so I need some stuff for vacation, so I sent those things along with her order to also get her the 300 PV promo, which is for this month a month's supply of the Ningxia greens. She uses that. So I needed some stuff. I don't want to take it through TSA. I don't want to have to deal with checking a bag. So it's easier for me to just send what I need to her plus whatever she needs. And then she also gets the promos and a free thing that she will use. The essential oil promos, the lemongrass at 100 PV and the aroma seas at 200 PV, she probably won't use, honestly. So she probably will end up telling me to take those with me, but I'm gonna try to convince her that she needs them, just because I, sent my stuff to her house anyways, and most of it is going to be her stuff, so she can keep the promo for sure. But that's kind of what I did to make that work, and it helps me out a little bit by not having to send an additional package there. And she gets something for free as a gift with purchase that she buys anyways. But yeah, normally I do a quick order for her and sometimes even use my points to pay with it, just, you know, to make it a little more cost effective for her, because she typically wants more like supplements and things. So those are items she's buying in addition to whatever she buys. And more often than not, I'm buying Young Living products instead of something else. So essential oils instead of a candle or another fragrance item. Soap, dish soap, laundry detergent, etc., instead of those other things. Shampoo, conditioner, rose ointment. I'm buying those Young Living products instead of something else. So she typically is a in addition to person, and I'm an instead of person in this case. So just sending her some things at a even lower price or free if she just covers the shipping is a win-win for me. Plus she's my mom, so she's allowed. But anyways, I will see you guys later with more stuff whenever that is. I don't know what it will be because I am so tired. The weather has been all over the place. It's been kind of stormy, but I think that barometric pressure is really making me tired. I don't know what is going on, but for real, catch you guys later. I'll see you around. Have a great day.